Hello, guys. Welcome everybody to Purple A's podcast. I am your host who bleeds purple and gold, Isaac here. So now that the season is officially over for the 2025, now the 2025 off season starts in just a moment. So there are plenty of things that we are gonna absolutely talk about. Like which players on our wish list, draft. There's gonna be quite a bit, honestly. So I'm quite excited. I mean, to upgrade basically. So we'll see how it goes and all that. But I'm gonna talk about the coaching changes that are happening right now, and then we'll talk about one specific the head coach that needs to absolutely be successful to earn an extension. So first off, two coaches that are definitely getting interviewed for a head coaching job. Defensive coordinator Brian Flores, who is right now interviewing for the Jacksonville Jaguars, the New York Jets, and the Las Vegas Raiders. So I believe so. I figured though that he would not get. I figured at some point he would kind of leave for a head coaching interview somewhere else with the good job that he's done with this Vikings defense. Hey, I am not really going to hold my breath, really. I've kind of figured it would happen either a year or two he would leave. But, it would be nice, though, if he didn't. But I also think that it would be great for him to get another head coaching job somewhere else. So, I wish nothing but the best for Brian Flores. He's done an amazing job with this Vikings defense last season and this season. He's done a great job with this defense that he has built. So I wish nothing but the best to him if he does leave Minnesota. And also Josh McCown, the quarterback coach for the Vikings. So he's done a good job with Sam Darnold, coaching him up the best way he can. And it's an absolute miracle that he was able to coach him up to get his New York Jets and Carolina Panthers out of himself, but it just hasn't happened. He has had the best. He did have the best season though, with Minnesota, but he didn't win really anything of significant, really. So his stats, his win column is actually really good. But the championship levels hasn't done anything. So if I'm not sure which coaching job Josh McCown is gonna get right now, but wish nothing the best of luck from him, man. Brian Flores and both Josh McCown have done a great job. And if there's anybody that really needs to do something major this season that needs to think about it, is Kevin O'Connell, who needs to look himself in the mirror and tell himself that he no longer needs to call plays. I am not, because if you think that I'm going to call for his firing, I'm not doing it, because I absolutely love this head coach. You can't tell me anything. But my only bothering is that the only thing that bothers me about him is his play calling. That's it, basically. His play calling is not, his situational awareness is very lacking of what play calls to do and when he needs to do it. He just doesn't have that. So I just really think that basically though, and it goes back to show that coaches know everything, but also one thing to really think about in the playoffs against good teams, only that one trick pony kind of offense, is the Rams defensive lineman knew exactly what the Vikings were going to do. He said it before that they were ready for the long, deep play action passes and the screen passes. They were ready for those things. And evidently, the Rams knew it, Kevin O'Connell should have known that, but here's the deal. I'm not, because in the playoffs, Kevin O'Connell's play calling and situational awareness is very, very lacking. It's very bad. I mean, even in the season, 3 years, he has not gotten better at play calling. So that's really what it comes down to, you know? And just Kevin O'Connell, he can absolutely be good at getting this team ready, just like Dan Campbell does. Think about what Dan Campbell and Nick Sirianni has. They're offensive-minded head coaches. They don't call the offense. What about Dan Quinn from the Commanders? He's a defensive guy. He doesn't call the defense. And Sean McVay doesn't call the offense. So look at where all these guys have gone to. They are in the divisional round because of that. See? Kevin O'Connell can surely do it too. I mean, look at all the success they're getting out of that. It's like you can't basically expect to be as smart as you want to other head coaches. So, I mean, Kevin O'Connell really needs to swallow his pride and just understand and look in the mirror and say that he's not a good play caller, and maybe give it up to Wes Phillips or Keenan McCardell, or just maybe find another offensive coordinator out there that can maximize this offense and can show Kevin O'Connell the situational awareness on what play calls to do and when. So that's basically what I think. Kevin O'Connell can be the Eagles guy, can coach up JJ McCarthy. He can be the Eagles eye and get this team ready. He's very good at doing that. And that's where I feel like his best success is right now, where I feel more comfortable for him being. But as a play caller, Kevin O'Connell is not there. It's not there. He's not ready yet. So that's what I feel like he needs to do right now. And the other coaches. So basically we will talk a lot more, guys, about the offseason and what needs to be done. But the major thing that needs to be done is Kevin O'Connell giving up play calling. Bottom line. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make you guys hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Skull Vikings.